If you'd have said to me a couple of years ago that I would have watched Liverpool v Rangers and been pitch side, I would have snapped your arm off for that opportunity, honestly. And this time last week, I was pitch side at Anfield for Liverpool v Rangers. Two teams that I hugely respect. Obviously, one I support, Liverpool. The other is one that I massively respect and will always look out for their scores and will always kind of check in on how they're doing, regardless of where I am in the world. The Rangers fans have been so good to me. The club has been obviously massively successful in the time that I've been living in Scotland, which has been a huge part of my channel. The Europa League run, the league winning campaign during COVID as well. It's just been absolutely incredible to cover Rangers like I have, and for them to be playing Liverpool at Ibrox today is just sensational. I cannot believe my luck. The amount of times I've done intros in my car opposite Ibrox, talking about whoever they may be playing in the Europa League, or Hearts, or Livingston, or St Johnstone, a few of the domestic games that I've seen here as well. But now to be doing one about Liverpool is just absolutely insane. I can't even believe it's happening. I have to pinch myself. No, it's happening. But last week, I feel like Liverpool really could have put Rangers to the sword and scored a few more. Obviously, McGregor made some phenomenal saves, was a great goalkeeper that day. Again, I feel like he's probably the strongest keeper Rangers have and should be starting all the games. Nunez maybe could have scored a few more goals if it wasn't for McGregor's great saves, obviously. And I will wrap this intro up in a second, but I just want to frame the game because I feel like Rangers at Ibrox, anything could always happen. We saw Celtic lose last night, meaning that they won't be going through to the next round of the Champions League. Take a minor miracle to get them through to the Europa League as well. I don't want it to happen where we have no Scottish clubs with knockout games in Europe. Hearts look like they're going to go out. Celtic look like they might finish fourth in their group, and Rangers are looking like they might finish fourth in their group as well. Liverpool obviously have the biggest amount of quality in this group, so I feel like in any given game they could just turn around and win 6-0, and that could be the case today. However, they have had some bad results, and coming here to Ibrox, you never ever know what is going to happen. Look at Dortmund, look at Braga, look at Red Bull Leipzig. We've seen some fantastic games here over the last year or so. So yeah, please hit that like button, please subscribe if you're new. I don't know how long this intro's gone on, but I'm sure you're sick of hearing from me, so let's go and hear from some fans around Ibrox. Just how important is it for Rangers to pick something up today against Liverpool?
I think the performance is important because last week wasn't great, and I think when we set up with the 3-5-2, I think maybe we expected a little bit more. So I think tonight, I mean, a point would be terrific. A win would be sensational. It kind of brings you back into it. Bear in mind, you still have Ajax here, Napoli away, but I'd like to see a performance tonight.
So is there still some belief with the Rangers fans that you can maybe not progress through to the knockout stages of the Champions League, maybe come third and go Europa League?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably something I know it was mentioned yesterday by John Lundstrom at the presser. He said that the players are thinking about after December, which is something the club's been used to. Financially, it's good. Supporters, I guess it keeps us all interested because, as you know, with the SPL, it can get a little bit monotonous. So yeah, I think it's something we'd like to do, but it's a huge task, Sam, you know that yourself.
Yeah, of course. And what have you thought of Scottish teams in general, just in Europe this season? Obviously, Celtic lost yesterday. Hearts haven't done so well. Dundee United, Motherwell. Yeah, it's not been great. It's a shame. I mean, I think particularly Dundee United after their victory at Tannadice against Alkmaar, and then to go and win, or to get beat 7-0. I mean, that's not good. Yeah, it's not been great, and I think as well because Rangers have built the coefficient up, and we really need to keep that. As much as you might get a lot of fans saying I don't care about other Scottish clubs in Europe, you need it so that the champions go into the group
because,
stage.
You know, this nonsense of still, you know, numerous qualifying rounds, as you know. Obviously Rangers were able to get through it this year, but Gerrard wasn't able to do it last year, so it shows you that it can be hit and miss. So yeah, I mean, it's important that the coefficient is rising. We do need to think about that.
What do you think Rangers have got to do today to try and beat Liverpool? They're a big team, aren't they?
I think we should go out and attack them.
Yeah, that's what everyone seems to be saying.
Don't sit back, just go for them.
Go for it. And what do you reckon the score will be?
3-2 Rangers. 2-1.
I think Liverpool are too strong for them.
Yeah.
I think they'll get beat. But
what do you reckon the score will be?
2-0.
Is there any Liverpool players that you're looking forward to seeing here at Ibrox?
Probably Salah.
Salah. It'd be
I'd like to have seen
him
Robertson, but he's injured.
Of course, yeah, he'd have got booed here with his Celtic connection, I'm sure.
definitely,
And so what do you think the score will be?
2-1 Rangers.
He's going for a win, yeah.
Go for 2 each.
Autumn is upon us now. It's getting a little bit colder, as you can tell from the winter jacket being in the last few videos. But what a beautiful night. And look at Ibrox behind me there. Look at that. I always think that the main stand at Ibrox during golden hour is just sensational. Look at that. Ryan, mate, everyone will recognise you from the channel. You've been on a number of times now. How big does this game feel today for you?
Massive.
Are you confident that Rangers can get anything from the game today?
See if we can get a draw, I'll be happy.
You've been on the videos before, some of you, at Sterling Albion.
Yeah.
Have you been on any of the Rangers videos?
Nah.
Nah, but you were at Sterling Albion as well, right? And so, you Rangers fans as well as Sterling? You two are?
I'm Celtic.
Oh God. So I'll ask you first then, what do you think the score, or hope the score will be?
I don't know. Trent's it, and so is Diaz. So,
Yeah.
but I think it'll be 3-0.
Still think Liverpool will win it. And what do you like to reckon?
2-1 Rangers.
2-1 Rangers?
1-0.
Leon,
Yep.
you were here yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Explain to everyone what happened.
Well, so I was at Ibrox and then a guy that works for Liverpool invited me in, and you know, I got to meet Klopp and Jota and got a little gift bag as well. So I want to say a huge thank you to the staff at Liverpool and Rangers.
And how were they with you, Klopp and Jota? Did you speak
Yeah,
to them
great.
for a while?
Yeah, I was speaking to Klopp and that for a while. Yeah, so.
Did they give you
good
away any
chat.
tactics for tonight? Speaking of tactics, what have Rangers got to do today?
Well, I mean, maybe not a repeat of Anfield. Maybe attack more, like go for it.
There's nothing to lose, right?
Nothing to lose,
Got no
exactly.
points, might as well go for
Yeah.
it. Score prediction?
I'm gonna go 2-2.
I'm not too hopeful, but I think it will be probably 2-0
2-0 to...
Liverpool.
I go 2-1 Rangers. Cholak to score, Darwin.
What do you think Rangers have to do differently from last week in Liverpool?
Attack.
I think we'll go for it.
Score prediction?
2-2.
Huge game tonight against Liverpool. What do you think Rangers have got to do different from last week?
They attack more.
Everyone's saying that. What do you think the score's going to be?
1-0 Rangers.
2-1 Rangers tonight. No worries.
Right, and you guys, what do you think Rangers have got to do today?
Tonight, we need a victory, we need to score goals tonight because we've not scored a goal and we've not won a game in the Champions League. So tonight, I'll say 1-0 Rangers.
And
2-1.
2-1?
2-0 Rangers.
What do you think?
Billy.
And Rory. Right, lovely to meet you both. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What do you think Rangers have got to do differently tonight to get something from this game?
Show no respect.
Show no respect, yeah. Don't stand off them. Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rory?
Not play as defensively with a 5 at the back, like
How important is it just to even get a point today, do you think?
very important.
Defo.
Massive, innit?
We want to go all the way. We want to be in this tournament until next year.
How big do you think the game will be today? What do you reckon the atmosphere will be like?
Absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Biggest in years.
It'll be huge, won't it? And
Yeah.
what do you think the score will be? Are you confident Rangers can get something from the game?
1-0 Rangers. Yes.
2-1 Rangers.
And
Mark Jr.
Mark Jr. Nice,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And how big will the atmosphere be today, do you think?
What do you think?
Good.
No, it'll be better than good,
Yeah.
it'll be massive.
It'll be amazing, it'll be pumping. And
Yeah.
what do you think the score's going to be?
2-0.
2-0.
2-0 Rangers.
Oh, 20.
Are you confident Rangers can get something today?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think the score will be?
2-1.
Just under 10 minutes to kick off, and here's how the teams are lining up. It's Rangers against Liverpool. For Liverpool 1, Alisson Becker 4, Virgil van Dijk.
Jeez, look at this.
Darwin Nunez.
Champions League nights, Rangers, Liverpool at Ibrox. What an honour to be even be here.
Number 2, your captain, James Tavernier. Number 17, Rabi Matondo, Adam Levine. And number 71, Raleigh Tillman.
We've seen some pretty special displays from Union Bears in the last few seasons, and that one was pretty good as well. The old fire show as well over there, but yeah, unreal atmosphere. About to kick off here. What a great pre-match atmosphere. This is that war. What a finish from Scott Arfield. That goal is massive in this group. You can see Liverpool celebrating. Firmino has scored, and it is 1-0 away from the corner. It's half time here. It's Rangers 1, Liverpool 1. And when I spoke to a load of fans before the game, they said Rangers need to attack more, and they've done just that. What a game so far. See you in the second half. Alexander, mate, what did you think of the first half then?
Amazing.
How well did Rangers play?
Quite good. Unfortunate with a goal, but I'd take a draw as well.
Is there anyone that you'd bring off the bench to change the game?
I'd bring Morelos on for Sakalas. Sakalas done good, but Morelos a bit more bulky.
What do you think of the first half, mate? Second half's about to kick off. It has kicked off.
Come on! 3-1 Rangers, mate, you heard of your first.
How much different is it playing here than away in the Champions League? Such
mate, the atmosphere helps us here. Atmosphere helps us, mate.
Why do you say let's do them?
I think it's Firmino again.
Too clinical.
There you go, 2-1 Liverpool, Firmino with the goal. Darwin Nunez has made it 3-1 to Liverpool.
Just get one more and that's it.
Nunez has scored.
Nunez as well, oh my god.
We were saying how Nunez didn't have the best of first halves and he scored now.
It's just still better. It's still better. But yeah.
Goal for Liverpool, number 27, Darwin Nunez.
That's top quality from Salah, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
4-1 now.
It's like watching Messi, you just can't do anything against it.
So Rangers, to get through now, they're out of the Champions League now, right?
Yeah.
But can come third still?
Get him to I wouldn't say Tillman on a plane, get Ken to and anybody else who doesn't want to play for that jersey.
Do you think Liverpool should have made some changes earlier?
I don't even think he should be here.
5-1. Salah with a second.
You can't really do much against that quality.
Nah, I know. Just a class above, isn't it? That's the Champions League, though.
Number 11, Mo Salah.
Salah hat-trick. Salah's come off the bench and he scored 3 goals. It's 6-1 to Liverpool now.
Where's that come from?
Goal 11, Mo Salah.
6-1 to Liverpool. This didn't seem like a 6-1 game. The first 30 minutes, Rangers were brilliant. But it's a big, famous win for Liverpool, this.
Oh, mate, who'd be up? At least Arsenal beat them.
Oh, it's 7-1. I think Harvey Elliott scored. Oh, he's offside, he's offside, he's offside.
Hey! That makes it better.
VAR's looking at it, it could be 7-1.
You've won, you don't need any more. Go away, go away.
Will it be given VAR? As you can see, it's cleared out a little bit here.
Where's 6-1 came from? See, let alone 7-1. How have we lost this match that badly? You'd come in expecting to lose because Liverpool.
It didn't seem like it'd end 6-1 at half time.
Maybe 1 or 2 goals in it, but not that.
Yeah. Still checking this one. It's been a long old check.
It'll be tight then.
It's a goal, it is 7-1. This has been a crazy game. So, have you ever seen anything as bad as this then at Ibrox?
Celtic v PSG.
Summarise tonight then. 7-1 Liverpool currently.
Dreadful, to be honest.
I think it's it.
Is this one of the worst performances you've ever seen?
It's close to 5-0 off Celtic. This is bad.
It's embarrassing.
It just looks like no player wants it, to be honest.
Do you still think you can qualify for the Europa League though?
Oh, no.
You don't give them any chance?
Tonight was like our last push for it, to be honest.
It was going so well to half time for Rangers, I thought.
To be honest, I was quite confident going into half time, but it's just totally fell to pieces, to be honest.
At least we scored.
Sum up that performance from Rangers. That was so bad, wasn't it?
Ever since Goldson came off, it really fell apart.
Yeah.
It really just shows you how much Goldson means in the defence.
Goldson's a massive part of the team, isn't he? And do you think Rangers can still qualify for the Europa League?
Well,
third,
yeah.
Maybe?
If they get, well,
you got a draw against Napoli and beat Ajax here.
Yeah, I reckon we could beat Ajax at home if
Maybe.
Goldson's not really badly injured.
I made a video last season, I can't say exactly when, I can't remember what month it was, but it was about Scottish teams being bad in Europe, and I ran through some stats. I think it was like a 38-minute long video. It was pretty in depth, weirdly enough. But I ran through some stats on like how Scottish teams had done in Europe, and alright, I was honest, I was a bit harsh on teams, and then Rangers that season went and got to the Europa League final, didn't they, just to sort of disprove my point. But surely, as good as that was, and as much credit we need to give to Gio and the players, was that not an anomaly for that to happen? Well, I guess it was. It doesn't happen too often for Scottish teams. But we've seen it with Hearts. We've seen it with Celtic this week. We've seen it with Rangers now in the Champions League. We saw it with Dundee United and Motherwell in the qualifiers. I know there's a lack of investment in Scotland and people will point to the money, but look at Maccabi Haifa. They beat Juventus yesterday. Maybe that's a one-off, but it's just a shame to see Scottish teams do so badly in Europe this season. We're not going to have any Scottish football at this rate after the World Cup, or sorry, European football here in Scotland, which is a real shame. A bit conflicted tonight. Obviously, happy that Liverpool have won, but again, a shame for Scotland, I think. I would have liked to have seen, like I say, all the teams in Scotland do well in Europe. It's good for the coefficient, as one or two of the fans actually said earlier in this video as well. But at half-time, it didn't seem like a 7-1 thrashing was on the cards. It really didn't. What a strange game. Rangers did really well up until about 30 minutes, and then Liverpool basically just dominated, didn't they? Especially in the second half. But yeah, strange game. I'm going to have to actually watch the highlights back to see what sort of players did well or not so well. How did Leon King get on? Let me know in the comments. I think when Goldson went off, was it not 1-1? Yeah, I'm trying to cast my mind back, but obviously he's a young lad coming up against world-class talents. It's going to be tough in the Champions League, isn't it? But let me know your thoughts on Scottish teams in Europe. How can they do better? How can they improve? And how can we see better performances in Europe? The light's gone off, which means I'm going to leave you now. Hit that like button, please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.